For many, these interactions are fleeting moments, brief exchanges in a busy day. But for others, particularly those with special needs, these encounters can be life-changing. This child, confined to a wheelchair, perhaps feels a sense of wonder or excitement that transcends the formality of the guard's role. For some children with autism, social interactions can be a challenge. The unpredictability of the world around them, the loud noises, the large crowds, the overwhelming stimuli, can create a sensory overload. But sometimes, in these moments, even the smallest gesture can mean the world. It's a simple act, but for this young girl, it's a moment of reassurance, of being seen, of being understood. And in that fleeting instant, the Royal Guard shows what is often hidden beneath the uniform: compassion. For some, the guards are symbols of strength, precision, and power. But for those with disabilities, these interactions can evoke deeper emotions, a mix of admiration, longing, and sometimes even a reminder of personal struggles. In that brief exchange, a sense of mutual respect is formed, a recognition of one another's challenges, and the understanding that we are all, in our own ways, doing our best to stand tall in the face of adversity. As public figures, the Royal Guards must maintain their composure. But what the world often misses are the quiet moments, moments where the rigidity of their roles fades, and they connect with the humanity of the individuals before them. For these children, it's an experience that will stay with them long after the day has ended. The guards, too, have hearts. They are not mere statues, but men and women, fully alive, capable of empathy and willing to give of themselves, even if only for a moment. In a world that often emphasizes strength, stoicism, and perfection, these moments of raw, unspoken connection remind us that sometimes it is vulnerability, empathy, and kindness that make us truly strong. As we grow older, we often find ourselves facing new challenges. The aging body becomes a reminder of the years past, and sometimes it's hard not to feel invisible, as though time has overtaken us. But for many, a simple encounter, a small acknowledgement, can reignite a sense of dignity and pride. In this fleeting moment, the Royal Guard becomes more than just a symbol of duty. He is a human being who recognizes the worth of those around him, young or old, able or struggling. And for this woman, the briefest moment of mutual recognition brings her comfort, a reminder that her presence matters, no matter her age or condition. For some children, every step is a victory, every motion a triumph. And in the presence of the Royal Guard, a symbol of stability, that struggle becomes a shared moment, not of pity, but of mutual respect and understanding. The Royal Guard's role is clear: to stand watch, to remain steadfast. But even the most disciplined individuals are touched by the fleeting, profound connections that weave through their days. The smile of a child, the nod of a parent, the brief exchange of understanding. These are the moments that remind us of our shared humanity, the moments that break through the silence. We often expect strength to be unwavering, stoic, unmoving. But sometimes true strength is found in the ability to break character, to show empathy, and to let our hearts speak, even in silence. For these moments, the Royal Guard is not just a symbol of the crown, but a symbol of what it means to be human. It's in these quiet moments, often unseen, that we realize the true power of connection. In a world that often rushes past, it is the rare pause, the brief touch, the shared glance that reminds us all: no one is invisible, and no gesture of kindness is too small. In the passage of time, it's easy to forget moments that seem small but carry a lasting impact. For the boy who once stood frozen in front of the guard, unsure of the world around him, the quiet interaction has become a foundational memory, a reminder of the gentleness hidden within those who wear the uniform of power. What we often overlook in moments like these is the way a simple exchange can shape the future. A small gesture from a royal guard becomes a powerful tool for building confidence, breaking down the walls of isolation, and fostering trust. This boy may not have the words to express it fully, but in his heart, he now knows. He is seen, and he matters. The role of the royal guard is one of composure, discipline, and duty. But even the most steadfast of us are affected by the lives we touch, by the stories we are invited to be a part of. For the guard, the silence of his duty is often interrupted by moments of humanity, reminders that beyond the uniform, beyond the ceremonial role, there is a shared journey, a shared humanity. Perhaps in the end, it's not the physical strength that defines a person's role, but the emotional capacity to break free from one's formalities and connect with others, to acknowledge the humanity in every individual, no matter their differences or struggles. And sometimes that's all it takes. A smile, a nod, a brief acknowledgement of our shared existence. In these moments, the world feels just a little less alone. These guards are more than silent statues. They are witnesses to the everyday miracles that unfold when we open ourselves to connection. It is in the moments when we break character, when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, that we truly connect. And in that connection, we find the strength to be not just guards, but human beings, bound by empathy and the shared beauty of these quiet, heartbreaking moments. The royal guard's duty is never truly over. But perhaps, in these moments of connection, they find something more powerful than the uniform they wear. A reminder that to guard a kingdom is not just to protect, but to open ourselves to the quiet, yet extraordinary stories that make us all human. As the world continues to turn, the guards return to their posts. The crowds gather once more, eager for a glimpse of these living statues, frozen in time, standing watch. But the truth is, every day brings new moments of connection, moments that will leave a lasting impact, not only on the visitors, but also on those who serve in silence. The legacy of these moments extends beyond the crowds who come and go. It lives in the hearts of those who pass through the palace gates, and in the quiet reflection of the guards themselves. They carry with them the knowledge that, sometimes, it's the smallest gestures that have the greatest impact. A smile, a nod, a pause to acknowledge someone who feels unseen. Time passes, and so do we. But the bonds we form, however fleeting, last far longer than we expect. The child who once hesitated now moves confidently toward the guard, ready to share a piece of their story, and the guard who has long